Nestled in the Ozark Mountains, the 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa stands tall, an historic haven shrouded in mystery. With its elegant facade and storied past, this grand edifice holds secrets that transcend the realm of the ordinary. It is a place where the living and the spectral converge, a nexus of otherworldly encounters, each adding a layer of intrigue to its spectral narrative. The hotel's haunted reputation has drawn the curious and the brave, promising encounters with the enigmatic and the inexplicable. Ghost tours, a riveting attraction, offer guests a chance to walk the halls that reverberate with whispers of the past. The guides, seasoned narrators of the paranormal, are the custodians of these spectral narratives. They recount eerie encounters and perplexing experiences, each tale interwoven with the spectral fabric of the Crescent. The guides, custodians of these spectral narratives, bear witness to a tapestry of ghostly tales that echo through the halls. One guide, a seasoned storyteller, reveals an eerie encounter involving a couple staying near the illustrious governor's suite. Let's delve into this chilling narrative. This couple, blissfully unaware of the hotel's spectral reputation, checked into a room not far from the Grand Governor's suite. They were simply looking for a peaceful night's rest, but what they got was something far more peculiar. On their second night, the couple, seeking refuge from the summer warmth, chose to sleep with only a thin sheet for cover. Imagine their surprise when they awoke to find an unfamiliar comforter, perfectly tucked around them as if by invisible hands. This was not something they had done themselves, they were certain of that. Baffled but not overly alarmed, they shrugged it off as a curious incident, perhaps even a playful prank by the hotel staff. But as the night wore on, the mystery only deepened. Not once, not twice, but 3 more times they awoke to find the same comforter, meticulously draped over them. Every time they removed it, it would reappear, as if guided by unseen hands. This was not a simple case of forgetfulness, nor was it a prank. The couple was alone in their room and the door was locked from the inside. There was no logical explanation for the comforter's repeated appearances. It was as if the room itself wanted to ensure their comfort, or perhaps something else. Something otherworldly. Their awe and uncertainty grew with each occurrence. They questioned their own senses, their memory, even their sanity. But the undeniable truth stared back at them each time they awoke. A comforter neatly tucked where only a sheet should have been. Unable to explain this eerie phenomenon, they were left in a state of wonder and unease. What could be the source of this spectral housekeeping? Was it a mere coincidence, a trick of the mind, or an actual encounter with the ethereal realm? This peculiar incident, unexplainable and eerie, left the couple in a state of awe and curiosity. The mystery of the governor's suite continues to perplex and intrigue, adding yet another layer to the spectral tapestry of the 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa. Another spectral narrative unfolds in room 221, adding a layer of intrigue to the hotel's paranormal lore. The tale begins on a typical spring afternoon when 2 unsuspecting guests checked into the historic Crescent Hotel. Their stay was about to take a turn for the extraordinary. These guests, armed with luggage and anticipation, were approached by a man dressed in an all-black Victorian-style outfit. His disarming smile and polite demeanor suggested he was an employee of the hotel. Offering to guide them to their room, the man led the way to room 221. He stood by the door, opened it with a courteous gesture, and then, with a final smile and a tilt of his head, he stepped back, allowing the guests to enter. But when the guests turned to offer a tip, they found the man had vanished. His sudden disappearance left a chilling void in the hallway. With an air of unease, they entered their room, dismissing the encounter as a curious incident. However, the mystery didn't end there. Later that evening, as they tried to re-enter room 221, they found the door unyielding. Their key, which had worked earlier, now refused to grant them access. Confused, they sought help from the front desk. The revelation that followed sent a shiver down their spine. The staff, upon examining the key, informed the guests that their room was not 221, but 321. The enigma of the man in the Victorian outfit deepened. Who was he, and why had he led them to the wrong room? The guests described the man to the hotel staff, only to learn that no one matching that description worked at the hotel. This bewildering encounter, a dance with the spectral, left the guests questioning the bounds of reality. They were left to wonder whether they had crossed paths with a phantom from the hotel's past, an apparition forever bound to the hallways of the Crescent. This tale, like a spectral wisp, weaves itself into the fabric of the hotel's lore, adding yet another layer of mystery to the enigma that is room 221. The Crescent, with its elegant facade and storied past, is more than just a historic monument. This grand edifice, nestled in the heart of the Ozark Mountains, is a crossroads of sorts, a place where the tangible meets the ethereal, where the living and the spectral converge in a dance as old as time itself. The Crescent Hotel is not just a silent witness to history, but is an active participant in the unfolding narrative of the supernatural. It is a theater where the past and the present intersect, where the echoes of yesteryears resonate in the hushed whispers of today. Every creak of the wooden floors, every flicker of the antique chandeliers, every rustle of the century-old drapes, adds another note to the symphony of mystery that envelops this place. The spectral residents of the Crescent, far from being mere apparitions, have become an integral part of its personality, its identity. Each ghostly encounter, each unexplained incident adds a new layer to the hotel's mystique, a comforter that tucks itself around unsuspecting guests, a gentleman in Victorian attire who guides visitors to non-existent rooms. These are not isolated incidents but threads in a tapestry of spectral tales that is continually being woven. The guides, the custodians of these ethereal narratives, are not merely narrators. They are part of the story, their experiences adding depth and color to the spectral lore of the Crescent. They, like the spectral inhabitants of the hotel, are part of the ongoing dance between the living and the dead, the seen and the unseen, the explained and the unexplained. The Crescent, with its secrets guarded by the shades of history, stands as an enduring testament to the enthralling dance between the living and the lingering spirits that call it home. It is a monument not just to the past, but also to the ongoing mystery of the present and the tantalizing possibilities of the future. It is, in every sense, a nexus of life, death, and everything in between.